options. Will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Today is Monday, June 29th. TS Trade says the video has super choppy audio. Does everybody else hear me, see everything okay? Good. TS, looks like it's on you, buddy. I'm not sure what that would have been, but all right, all good. S&P is up 93 points, my friends, up 1.25% after a pretty decent-sized little sell-off this morning. NASDAQ is up 52. Russell is up 2 points, barely green, and the Dow's up 369. NASDAQ, by far the strongest, up 2.2%. Gold down almost 2%, silver down a full 2%, notes and bonds and yields staying relatively flat today. Oil up almost 2%, just over $70 a barrel. Natural gas down 3%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all pretty red to the tune of 1.5 to 3%-ish. Euro and the pound are both up a third, and Bitcoin up about 0.5%. VIX contracting down about 4.5%, currently at 17.61. As far as my trading today, the BIX are made a little bit of a comeback. Let's see, I had one double stop. I had two double stops early and was looking pretty red, but I've got a bunch of tranches open and available with very inviting pins. We would love some pins today. So a little bit green as we speak. And then as far as day trades, I was red. I had two trades. Well, first of all, I missed an MU trade. First trade I had my toss open in one of my kids' accounts. Was looking at that pre-market and I forgot to toggle it over. So when I went to fire off my MU trade, it rejected. And then by the time I got my account toggled over to the correct one, it was had already gone bye-bye. Would have been a really nice one. I know some peeps, Watson, I think a couple other people caught that one. But both that I took were red. One in SpaceX long, one in PLTR long, got caught in the down move, so they didn't hold their levels, cut them out. The SpaceX one still within my risk parameters, but minus 1900, that's right there at 2000 is kind of my max that I want to lose on any of these. So it was right there. Still feel like I managed it well. Still like the setups, but those did not work out. As far as my DCs, I've got one holdover, number 189, that I held over from the weekend from last Friday. That one I'm going to close by the end of the day. It's kind of pushing above the upside break even. Number 190 that I put on this morning, which is a July 10/13, 11/14 DTE. Haven't seen much profit. It's pretty much at a scratch, maybe tiny green. I am going to just hold that overnight. It's a little bit smaller position size than I have been doing, and not a lot on the docket. Of course, there is the Trump Daddy wild card, but I'm going to hold that one overnight. It's got a decent range to it. So close 189 by the end of the day and hold 190. And then I did a 1 DTE iron Condor, which is still hanging on to some profit. Let's see, that one's up about 12%. SPX has been hovering at the upper expected move. If we can stay below that, then should be a green 1 DTE. Any pullback would obviously help that, as well as number 189. And that's about it for me today. I did not, after the down move, I I just didn't like the price action for getting in any other trades. Certainly was some opportunities to get long at some different levels, but I just kind of shut it down after the live stream. So that is my day. Krish says tomorrow they are meeting. Sorry, I got to translate Krish's Ebonics. Tomorrow they are emitting Qatar to discuss peace treaty and its sign off as OR 47. That is when we are sleeping. Okay. If anybody knows what that means, I think Chris is trying to warn me not to hold my double calendar overnight if I can read between the lines. Funny. Yeah, so I did notice there is a meeting. I did see that. Let's see. Let's bring up the old juice feed. Or no, yeah, I saw it as a Trump truth. Let's see, what did he say? Iran has requested a meeting. It will take place tomorrow in Doha. So I don't know what tomorrow means, but you're saying it. You think it's overnight, U.S. hours? Gotcha. Let's see. The other red line news was about noon, saying oil was falling. And that's about it. Oh, and then Trump was posting about several times. He posted about a Supreme Court decision about presidential powers that ruled in his favor. So he's pretty pumped about that, looks like. SPX creeping to new highs. Same with the Qs. And the Russell trying to make its way back up. S&P never went red. NASDAQ dipped its toe in red territory for about 2 seconds before rallying. And the Russell has never been green today. VIX at lows of day. My nearest call sides on my BIX would be, looks like 74.45. So that's only 5 points away. I got one at 74.50, 74.50, 74.45. And yeah, so I got all my open tranches are at 74.45 and 74.50. Actually, all of my call strikes. So I could hit some, if we push again, I could get some more double stops and some one-sided stops, which would not be pleasant. Would not be a pleasant experience for my BIX. So let's just calm it down, SPX. You've had a big up day since mid-morning. It's time to relax. As far as scheduled events go, tomorrow, nothing pre-market, but 30 minutes after the market opens, we have consumer confidence and JOLTS. Looks like on Wednesday, 30 minutes before the market opens, Warsh is speaking. Mr. New, Fed Chairman Warsh, due to participate in a panel discussion titled Policy Panel at the ECB Forum on Central Banking in Sintra. Also Wednesday, ISM, and then Thursday, employment data, pre-market. And then Friday, the market is closed in observance of Independence Day. Biggest individual stocks today as far as movement. Biggest green, Roblox. Up 14.5%. A-Lab up 14.5%. MSTR. Watson, I haven't heard any reloading on the shorts out of you. MSTR's up 13% today. You can't let that go unnoticed, can you? You need 10 more points. Okay. I see what you're looking at here. You're looking at that 103 or 101 level, aren't you? I like it. I gotcha. All right. Nebius is up 9. Palo Alto Networks is up 9. Tesla up 8.5. Tesla's been on a tear all day. Rivian is up 7.5%. What's Rivian been up to? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. SpaceX is up 7. That was the move I wanted. I was early. I got squeezed out. Google's up 4. AMD's up 2. Biggest red, SMCI's down 6%. Ulta down 5, Verizon down 5. Heard a rumor that SpaceX Starlink might be buying T-Mobile. Lulu minus 3%. Microsoft minus 1. Looks like my number 189. I'm going to close here pretty soon, including the half that I closed on Friday for a little bit of a lower credit. Looks like a total, that'll be about a 7% loser if I closed it right now. What's everybody doing for the 4th of July? Anything fun? I'm going to go to some friend's house, live on a golf course for a big fireworks show Friday night. Go to my neighbor's house to their pool on Saturday. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. Articulate's going camping. Abosh. I didn't know anyone married you, Abosh. Congratulations. No, seriously, congrats, man. Got married on the 4th of July, huh? TS is heading to Chicago to visit some fam. That's where Abosh gained his independence, by getting married. Some claim it's the other way around. So, some think that's the opposite of Independence Day, Abosh. I'm glad you're happily married, though. Django's going to Jersey Shore to hang out with Snooki and the crew. James G is just going to be sitting at his computer waiting for the markets to open. All right, good stuff. All right, so SPX bumping its head a little bit on that upper expected move. I'd like to see a nice little juicy down move. 10, 15 points would be good. Let's see, what else do we have going on? I am going to scale down, and you're seeing it today as well, but in back testing of double calendars over the years and trading double calendars over the years, you do have a tendency to see worse performance on shortened holiday weeks. So I took that one. It's pretty much a scratch, but definitely going to be scaling down size the rest of this week on double calendar entries. So I think I'm going to. So for the last couple months, I've been talking about potentially doing away with my wheel portfolio. It's just I've already got long-term, long only investments. It's just kind of another long only portfolio, and so I really want to do something a little bit more active. And so I've been trying to figure out what that would be, what I wanted to bring back. And I think I'm going to do, this isn't 100% yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use part of the account for NTT. So getting back into the NTT game, just some directional swing trades on a mechanical basis using NTT. And then, so that would be for part of the account. And then for another part of it, doing some, using it for a combination of time flies, which is a combination of a butterfly calendar, butterfly diagonal, broken wing butterfly diagonal calendar, kind of a combination. We have a whole class on that. I haven't traded them consistently for a while. I have been trading them actually the last couple months just to kind of get back in the field to see if that's the route I wanted to go. And then I may do some additional transformers in that account as well. So that's kind of the plan. Are you talking about the Iron Duck, Abosh? Yeah, I mean, I might do some variations of that with the intent to transform. So that's kind of my thoughts. See what this Mr. Mahomes fly is looking like early. SPX is at 35. The 35 butterfly looks like it's trading for $1.10. Elmos, yeah. I may like, yeah, I still have Elmos on my plan. I just haven't done any. But might still sprinkle in some Elmos. Working on a couple things in regards to flux to that would provide a little bit more mechanics around Elmos in addition to price action. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close number 189. See what I can get filled at here. Let this order sit for a minute or two. Trying to get filled at 850. SPX still holding below that 74.40. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, here we go. Forgot to have my Power Hour beverage ready, but I've got it now. Just water today. Got to stay hydrated. It's hot. It's hot here. This week's all mid 90s, low to mid 90s. All right, still no fill on that one, number 189. Try to kick it down nickel. All right, there we got filled at 845. All right, all that's left is my Mr. 1DTE Iron Condor, which my bot will close a few minutes before the bell. And then I'm going to do Mahomes, but this price action has been pretty tight here for the last couple hours. I might go half size. We'll see what the MOC is. Tomorrow is the last trading day of the month. Not this month, Bosch. Not this month. This is the month we hit max profit. This is max profit June. That's what they call it. Yeah, it's been a struggle to make a 5-point move here especially the last hour. But as we know, things can change quickly. If my BICs are going to survive, though, I prefer the 10-point move to be down. Who else BIC'd with me? Elliot's not on here today. Any BICers out there? Or is the June drawdown scared everybody away? Okay, there we go. Below 35, down to 34 now. Got about 5.5 minutes till MOC. Looks like the 35 flies at about $1.20 still. I would definitely take a 35 close for my BICs. All right, let me get my Financial Juice audio ready to go. Get ready for the MOC. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. I mean, he said tomorrow. That's all I've seen. So after the short week, 4th of July, let's see what we've got to look forward to the following week. Not a lot. Not a lot. ISM services on Monday, FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday afternoon, and that is it for red folder stuff. It looks like Trump was just talking. I don't know if he was just not sure what it was, but Financial Juice has some. So he just ended comments 7 minutes ago. He said the meeting in Doha is perhaps important, perhaps not. That's good. That's great. Perhaps it's important, perhaps not. Oh boy, that's fun. That's fun for overnight positions. Perhaps it's important, perhaps it's not. All right, 90 seconds till MOC. My 1 DTE could use a little down move before it closes. This kind of feels like one of those days that starts to really push after MOC, though. Hate to say it.
1 minute ago now to begin the market on close imbalance data.
Feels a little pushy into the close. Butterfly's still staying fairly cheap here.
Ten seconds. Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 2.6 billion. Nasdaq 100 sell side 2.7 billion. Dow 30 sell side 192 million, and Mag 7 sell side 891 million.
2.6 billion sell side. I like it. Not much of a price reaction, but let's see if we get any. See if we get a little downside. $35 butterfly around $1.60. Got MU chopping around unchanged. Got Google, a tiny pullback, Meta, tiny pullback, Tesla, tiny pullback. Not much movement. Yeah, I'm still holding 190. Yep. I'm not scared of this Qatar meeting. Like Krish. The 30 butterfly. All right, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do full size. I like the size of this MOC. I'm gonna work a 30. And I'm gonna work a 35. Right in between strikes. Let's see which one wants to fill first. The 30 is getting closer. Oh, we'll pop back up. Yeah, still in between strikes. Come on, move to a strike, little buddy. Move to a strike and then move away. This is a pretty tight little range here. Not much movement off of a 2.6 Billy. I mean, it can't even move 2.5 points to a strike here, kids. Got about 5.5 minutes. Let's see if we get any movement at this 5-minute mark. I think that's called a butterfly. I think kids call that a butterfly, Abash. And my 35. My 1 DTE is trying to get closed. My 35 butterfly is close to filling. My 1 DTE just closed. Get that posted. That was good for a small profit. What did I get there? 12.7% on the 1 DTE. 4 minutes to go, still no fill. My 35 looks like it wants to fill. may cancel here. Like, this is no movement. MU getting frisky. Yeah, a little bounce. Back in the green. Coming up on 3 minutes. Filled on the 35s. All right. You know, move away from the 35s. Bosch, did you buy a 35 butterfly? Trying to fade me? Fade me, bro? All right. Coming up to 36. Got 90 seconds. If we're going up, 38's my break even. There's 38 right there. There's 39 a Bosch. There's 40 a Bosch. Why would you fade a superstar, Bosch? I shouldn't talk so quick yet. Still got a minute. Still got a minute. I just need to stay below 45 for my BICs. There's 41. There's 42. All right, calm down. Right here's a good number. Nothing crazy into the close. Remember, we had a 2.6 billion sell side SPX. That means you were supposed to go down a little bit. 30 seconds. There's 43. 44. Come on, ring the bell. Ring it. Ring it up. 41, 42, 5 seconds. No, stay up. Stay up. Oh my gosh.
Order cancelled.
A little markup. Okay. Oh. Little markup above 40. Look at that. 74.40.25. Max profit
Order
Mahomes.
cancelled.
Nice 2K winner to end the day. That helps. My BICs are going to be nice winners. I'm going to have a handful of pins on the BICs today after starting off with a couple double stops. So that'll be a nice one. My day trading was down today. And my DC one close from Friday for a loser. My 1 DTE was a winner. And then I'm holding one overnight. All right, all. That is a wrap. Everybody have a good night. I will be there with bells on at the market open for day trading live. See you guys tomorrow. Talk to you soon.